chill with it. This right here your problem, you gon' have to deal with it. Lay it on the line, high risk, that's the meal ticket. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Never fall back. No lies, no facts. We gon' stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. Been way down, never faltered. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Here for whatever you bring me, getting handled. I answer to no one, I don't need the hassle. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Never fall back. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Yeah. No lies, all facts. You can find me right where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on the lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze come freeze up, straight dropping the chills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A bomb big sky high. Check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one heart, one shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality.
No mai, hoki mai, welcome to the 2023 Bunnings Warehouse Māori Touch New Zealand Nationals. You are joining us from an open mix clash between Waikato Tainui and Maniapoto. We are at Rotorua International Stadium. And while we're here, a big thank you to our partners, Bunnings Warehouse, One Foundation and KBS Sportswear and Apparel. And this is set to be a humdinger of a match. We've got two teams from the sort of Waikato region. We've got Waikato Tainui going from left to right on your screen in the yellow and white strip, and Maniapoto in the black and green going from right to left. As we go through the team lists very quickly for Waikato Tainui, we've got Titoko, Priestley, Soti, Oliver Samuels, Wilson, Edmonds, Moeke, Cunningham, Robson, Tiro, Beats, Priestley, Jolly, Potts, Matthews and Robson. And for Maniapoto, Terona, Borrell, Patterson, Painga, Hohua, Te Whare, Barclay, Greenland, Te Whare, Murray, Waitai Hainga, Williams, Waretini, Huirama, Te Rangi and Rangi Tutia. As Waikato Tainui get the tap, moving from left to right, the sweep comes around. It is Brooklyn Moeke. He is dangerous when he's in and around that 7 metre. You won't want to watch out for him when it comes to Waikato Tainui. But Referees have pulled something up at the ruck, and now Maniapoto will look to ruck and move to their side of the field, move to their sub-box, get some fresh legs on the field. It is early in this match, but this action will come at you thick and fast as Maniapoto move through to the middle of the field, looking to come down on a 32 scoop, bangs off the right foot. They've got one more up their sleeve. There's Timaya Huirama, goes the passive out the back. They've got numbers out wide, and Heraina Hohua has gone over. That was slick play there from Maniapoto on their first set of the game. They defended the play, rolled up the field, and have pegged one on the board. They nabbed the first one of the game, and it is Ngāti Maniapoto 1, Waikato Tainui nothing. In the first minute, just got them rolling on the back foot, and with 2 touches up their sleeve, Hohua came on to the field with a little bit of purpose. Huirama was dangerous out of dummy half, 2 scoops, and then the passive out the back. Brilliant play there from Maniapoto as Waikato Tainui, they hit back pretty smartly, and Caprice Beats ends up going over. That would be exactly how they wanted to reply to that one. And Waikato Tainui draw this one level at 1 apiece, as you see on the KBS replay. They just rolled down to the 7, ran a sweep, and then it was just a short ball. The numbers were there. The safe side defender just a little bit, caught a little bit too wide off the ruck, and that's what created the space for Waikato Tainui to answer back as Maniapoto now looks to run something similar. Great touch there, and it had to be made from Tiopira Soti. Now Maniapoto will look to finish their set on their own side, and that defense is probably a little bit better for Waikato Tainui. And now they'll look to ruck towards their sub-box. Great yards there. Pani Potts should be another one to look out for in terms of the Tainui players. Number 14 for Waikato Tainui, long-time Waikato representative, is Highland Potts as they roll down the middle of the field. Ball goes over the top. That was Oliver Samuels. And ball goes to ground. So now Maniapoto get the turnover. And not how they want to ruck out of their half. Ball goes to ground, or there's some sort of error at the roll ball as picked up by our referees. Now Tainui will get a full set of 6 on the 7-metre line. Oliver Samuels wanted the quickie. Referee thought Ngāti Maniapoto not moving forward at the speed that she liked. Sonia Winitana is the referee in charge in the middle of the field at the moment. They bounce out the link. Here's Oliver Samuels looking to get around the female link there. That was a great touch there made from Bailey Painga. These 2 teams will know each other quite well, so it should be a tight tussle. Tainui throws the ball to the link. The tips play. Tried to tip it on. I think he had a little bit more time than he expected. And the ball goes to ground there. And Maniapoto will now look to ruck out of their half, rolling close to their sub-box. Great yardage there from Quinte Whare. He just said, let's go forward, guys. And that's followed up again there from Tamia Terona. And now they look to strike on the back end of the set with a scoop out of dummy half. Great set of 6 there from Maniapoto. They didn't start the set all too crash hot, but come the back end of the set, they really rolled down the middle of the field, and they finished just a couple of metres off the 7-metre line of Waikato Tainui. They will cross halfway, moving into attacking position. That was Cunningham on the ball, working well with Jolly. Ball comes to a 32 ruck. Here's Maweke. Dummies, tries to go in behind, goes back to the short side, steps off the left foot. Needed to find an extra player. Couldn't quite do so, couldn't link up. Ball goes to ground, but Maweke showing his wares. He's dangerous and light on his feet. Brooklyn Maweke. Now Maniapoto. Great yardage there. The little bobble at the roll ball. Ball goes to ground. Struggling to get out of their half at the minute is Maniapoto. Now the ball comes through Potts. Cunningham Before he looks to sub, Potts will just look to buy time, waiting for her players to get on the field. Fresh attackers. Sooty on the ball, looking to pull the strings. Here's Edmonds. Sweeper comes around. They try to attack the female link. Dives in and under. Beautiful try there from Caprice Beats. He came around on the sweep and was able to step inside the link defender for Maniapoto and dive in and under before the middle could come across and make that touch. Fantastic try there from Tainui, as we see on the KBS replay. He came around. Wasn't so much a big step off the right foot, but it was enough of a jink just to slide underneath before the touch could be made. They take a 2-1 lead now with Maniapoto. 7-meter line. Hohua, try scorer for Maniapoto. Ball comes back to him. Has he scored another one? I think he has. He drove the ball. The sweeper came around. They sold it well. And Hohua manages to cross over again for Maniapoto. That's his second of the match with only 6.5 minutes gone, and we're all tied up yet again. He sort of ambled at a slow pace. It's just a sweep and a quick short ball. And the referee adjudged that the ball was down first, and now Tainui, through Oliver Samuels, goes the long ball to the left-hand side. Maniapoto, though, well up to the task on that occasion. Now the ball comes back to the middle of the field. Coming to a link, looking to isolate that female defender again. That's better defense there. That was Tefari on the ball. Sorry, Tefari on the touch. Tainui with one more up their sleeve. Oliver Samuels looks for a little goosey and slices through. That was Types. Oliver Samuels had the little goosey and then jinked off the left foot and just managed to split the defenders for long enough for him to poke his nose through. He kicked up his heels and he has scored another one there for Waikato Tainui. 3-2 is the scoreline. We're about halfway through this first half. As we see on the replay, it's just a little bit of individual brilliance on the fifth and final, and those are probably the hardest ones to defend on a static fifth and final touch. If you're not connected as defenders, and the ball carrier can slice through, as Oliver Samuels has there. As I'm joined once again in commentary by Rod Walker. Passive goes out the back, ball unable to go to hand, and Maniapoto will concede another turnover. And now Tainui through Moeke. Now moving up the left-hand side of the field. That's great yardage there. That was Shannon Jolly on the ball. He's managed to pick up about 20 metres. Now Tainui are into enemy territory, and they'll get a recount there as well. So things going the way of Tainui at the minute. So they move the ball up the field. That's Beats on the ball again in the back bucket hat. Just creeps towards the 7-meter line. Working with Sooty in the middle. He bounces out the link. Ball was there. Just unable to go to hand on that one. And now Maniapoto will look to again to ruck off their own line. Tainui able to finish each set pretty much bang on the 7-meter line. And now Maniapoto. That's better yardage. That's better. That's what they need. Just moving forward, especially approaching the last touch. Great drive there again from Huirama. The scoop comes out of dummy half. That was Waitai Hainga. And almost getting that one out on the left-hand side. That looked a little bit better towards the back end of that set from Maniapoto.
Yeah, I think they worked, to the tight threes on that one. They worked it quite well, just stepping to the open side and coming back and releasing that ball. So it was good identification of the play there. Now Tainui working the ball back to halfway. Oliver Samuels moving out to the right-hand side, linking up with Tiana Tiro. And now he'll look to scoop again on the strike. Comes on a 32 pick, throws the out ball. They've got the numbers here. Great defense there from Maniapoto. They held just long enough for Waitai Hainga to make that touch. And he made an important one. a better show of defense there from Maniapoto. They shift to their box. And now moving forward, they look a lot better when they're going hard and direct on their yardage. Do Maniapoto. And they go through again. Got about 2 touches left to go. Needs to pick up a dummy half. Yeah, probably a little bit of miscommunication there between the attackers. And now they've come to a static 5th and final, losing a bit of yardage. And that was a bit of a shame because that was a good drive, but it all just came undone.
Yeah, it was building to something good, and unfortunately, you know, as you say, Tiff, just a little bit of a disconnect. But you know, hopefully they'll be able to fix that up. But I think it's definitely the way for them to go. Coming through and working that flow seems to be the pattern that looks like it's going to suit them the best.
And now Tainui on the 7-metre line, great drive there. Mawiki on the ball, he likes to throw in and behind that first safe side defender. Unable to link up with Cunningham on that occasion. Great defense there from Maniapoto. Now let's see if they replicate that previous set. Here we go, that's a little bit better, and yeah, they've managed to pull a penalty. Sonia Winitana says you guys are offside, and they'll advance the ball 10 metres, sorry. They'll keep the ball where it is, in fact. And now Maniapoto with a fresh set of 6 just inside their own half. That'll be a little bit of a reprieve for them.
Yeah, a bit of a better position to start, and hopefully they, you know, about 20 out, they should be able to hit their 4th touch and then build into a running pick. So let's see how they get on here.
Yeah, and they'll look to strike here. Happy to slow this up. There's Te Whare on the, sorry, working with Williams on the ball. 33 peel, long ball goes over the top. Ball unable to go to hand, although there has been a penalty. Offside was the call from the referee. And Maniapoto will get a fresh set of 6 on their 7-metre line, on Tainui's 7-metre line, down by 1.
Yeah. Look for Te Whare to get the ball back and play shorter on this one early in the count.
And Jolly lost his footing. Te Whare looked to go back to him, but Tainui shut that down pretty smartly. Now, running that dingo set up again, but they dummy there. Give the quickie, long ball goes out to the left, Terona goes over, and they've managed to draw that one up. That was a nice little play there, Rod.
Yeah, it was a good eyes up from Te Whare there. Actually seen what the defence was doing. Obviously conditioned it well with that with that initial quickie that he tried before running that little ninja.
Yeah, nice little feed play, and managed to catch Tiro in a little bit too close on that wing with a little bit too much space to cover. And we're even Stevens here, 3-all with 1.5 minutes left in the half. And Tainui looking to run the exact same play pretty much, but that was well scouted from the Maniapoto defense. And they draw the error with 1.5 minutes left. They draw another penalty, and they've got all the momentum heading into the back end of this half. As we've said, they look good when they're going hard and direct, straight to the box. And they've drawn another repeat set, so Maniapoto, can they peg one more? In the shadows of half-time, just crossing halfway now. Greenland comes onto the field, working with Quinn Te Whare, number 6, as the ball comes. Here's Murray on the scoop, he goes through, he went early in the count, firing a shot. Ball goes out to the left-hand side, unable to finish. But that was a lovely scoop there from Murray, and he showed a clean pair of heels there.
Yeah, we're starting to close the clock out a little bit now, so good option by Murray to go through there. And there's some positive signs, I think, for Maniapoto come the second half too.
Tainui now. Can they? It's almost a battle to see who can get down to the 7 to put on that all-important try leading into half-time. The game's level at the moment, 3 apiece. Oliver Samuels comes on the scoop, goes off the left foot, throws short, and it looks like Tainui will go over. That was Preston Robson who drove for Oliver Samuels to go on the scoop. They got the ball back, and it looks like they'll go into the half with the 4-3 lead.
Yep, Tony doing a good job here, just getting the ball, and you see him shifting. You see him shifting here right into the gate, doing a really good job. Poor defender never really... I don't think he had decided whether he was going to cone or just come directly back. that indecision was enough for Tainui to seize control of.
Yeah, they took advantage of it, and now they will take advantage of a one-try lead at the end of the first half here in this open mix fixture at the 2023 Bunnings Warehouse Māori Touch New Zealand Nationals. It is Waikato Tainui leading Maniapoto 4-3. Join us after the break.
Where water recharges your spirit, earth launches you to great heights, crisp air awakens your senses, and fire warms your soul. Nowhere else on earth are the elements combined in such a potent way. Find your element in Rotorua.
Get Christmas ready with our lowest prices. This is the perfect time to set up for Christmas. Lighting can really help make those really special moments. Decorations just to make things look pretty. You want to make sure that everything's right. We can help you make it a Christmas to remember.
Get the turkey on the smoker barbecue, $199. Relax on this timber bench set, $299. Be sun safe with a 2.5 metre market umbrella, $59.
When you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Welcome back to the 2023 Bunnings Warehouse Māori Touch New Zealand Nationals. You are looking at an open mixed fixture between Waikato Tainui and Maniapoto, two teams from the Waikato region. And Tainui struck just before halftime to take a one-try lead into the break. It is 4-3 at the moment. And if you're Maniapoto, Rod, what are you saying in the halftime chat?
Yeah, well, I heard some good things just then, Tiv, in the halftime chat for them, really just around composure. And not panicking, which I think they're tending to do at times on offense. But this just the coach just directing them to for someone to take control of the play and just get forward. They're finding a lot of impetus, when they do come off the back of flow and get behind the gate and take what's on offer there. So some very good words from Maniapoto there. Tainui kind of. I guess whilst they got that final try, I think they kind of lost the back end of that half a little bit. So, a lot of theirs will be trying to get rid of those back-to-back penalties. Those repeats are pretty hard on it, on a team, not to mention a coach. So I'm pretty sure that the coach has mentioned that if they can get rid of those kind of errors, I'm sure they'll go a long way into this game.
Yeah, we did see a Maniapoto towards the back end of that half when they did, as Coach John Terangi said. When someone puts their hands up and goes forward, they look a lot more dangerous and a lot more threatening towards the Waikato Tainui line. As the second half taps off, Maniapoto in the black and green strip going from left to right on your screen with first opportunity, and they cross over there. And they needed that with a one-try deficit coming out of half-time. That is exactly how they wanted to start. And great play there from Maniapoto.
Yeah, I like that there, just the sweeper on this one here. The sweeper come early, nice and wide, which meant that the defenders he really did have to cone in that early in sort of this done it. But for me, that sweeper, nice and early, nice and wide.
Yeah, probably proved the difference. Just opened up that space, and now Tainui through Moeke, just directing play. You see a lot of pointing from Moeke. Ball goes to the 7 metre line. Working with Shannon Jolly and Cunningham. Creeping towards the 7 metre line. Moeke looks to come down the lane. They dummy that and run the little follow play as well. Did he ground that? Doesn't matter in the end as the referee sees a penalty in there. They look to set up Brooklyn Moeke coming down the lane, and they've sold that. Given the quickie and then the follow back on the inside. That was a nice play from Tainui. All came to nothing in the end, but danger signs are there. Moeke looking to get the quickie. Goes off the right foot. Play through was the call. Touch was made on the second defender, so the referee has to come back. Plays the penalty. And that's their second on the line. They'd want to be careful here, Maniapoto. Ball comes back to the middle of the field. Looking to pop out Moeke. Well read by the Maniapoto defence. He'll come to a 32 ruck. Gets the quickie going infield. Stops, props. Tries to evade the touch. But a great one made at that by Waito Haunga. Waikato Tainui looking to reset. Moeke calling Cunningham in. They'll dummy that again though. Great shot on defense there from Bailey Painga. She knows Moeke is a danger man, as I said earlier. These two teams, they'll know each other well. And she came in and jammed in, shut down the play. Now, Waikato Cunningham with the drive. He goes in for a 32 ruck. Moeke on the scoop. He's allowed to go through, slices through. The late came from Titoko. Brilliant try there. Moeke sliced through. He had two late switches come from his outside attackers, and he's picked one of them. And they cross for Waikato Tainui's 5th.
Yeah, I think that double switch proved just a little bit too much in this instance. Yeah, she left just early enough just to shake her player.
It was close though, Rod, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now Maniapoto. Just happy to check back and forth. They're quite a way away from the line though. And I think probably they'd want to heed Coach John Tirangi's words from half time. As long as one person is willing to go forward on that occasion, not close enough to the line. So if one person is going forward closer to the line, they get into a better position to attack. Just close that range up a little bit. And now they've come up with an error at the roll ball, a little bobble, and now Ngati Maniapoto will get an opportunity to correct their earlier mistakes. Only down by 1.
As we see Tafari head out there, put a bit more control into the attack. If anything, Maniapoto's been, I guess, a little bit guilty of just hitting the high point, as opposed to maybe, just maybe taking the gate a little bit more, especially on a wide range like that. So we're starting to stretch, which is, just a lot more what we're used to seeing.
And it's just a matter of pulling out defenders, isn't it, Rod? And touches made there. They didn't really fire a shot in this set. Maniapoto, they'll be a little bit disappointed with that. They probably could have had a little bit more to offer, but they die with the football on the left-hand side of the field, and now Waikato Tainui will look to ruck up. Straight up the tram lines they go. This will be touch 3 and touch 4 coming. Here's Moeke. They'll have 2 more to go. Moeke checks off to Cunningham. Cunningham will drive. Moeke moves into half. Scoops. Throws the passive out the back. Ball comes to Jolly. He's on the outside of the Maniapoto defender, and they just can't finish off. Tiana Tiro, the ball was dipping and it was going low. An opportunity to extend their lead gone big in there for Tainui. And now looking to really put some pressure on Maniapoto. Maybe just giving away a little bit too much downtime at the ruck. Maniapoto, they're slow to half. And with a couple more touches up their sleeve, that's the final. Pretty good exhibition of defense here from Tainui. They've managed to get the turnover just before the halfway line. As we see a stoppage in play, just for a bit of blood. Nothing too serious, just a little bit on the knee. They'll get that cleaned up. Waikato Tainui will start the set inside their own half, but within 1 touch, they'll cross halfway.
Would have been good on that one there to see Maniapoto finish their ball on their box side, just to force a lateral for Tainui. But unfortunately, Tainui is down on attack again.
And within a couple of touches, they're on the 7-metre line. They'll have time for, or room enough for a couple of strikes, couple of goes at the line. They'll run a 33 peel, looking to lob the ball over the top, looking for that sinker ball. But Timaya Huirama gets in the lane, knocks that down. Potts was running a good line. She runs good lines off the ball, does Pani Potts. And now Tainui getting the quickie. They've got a good drop there. Great defense though from Maniapoto. And now they'll run a little bit of a second phase. Goes for the dive. The touch is made. A couple of important touches there from Williams.
Yeah, nice bravery from the link girl there, just to step up and take that one away. And then obviously she was well looked after by covering middle.
And in a game of a mix, it's a lot easier, isn't it, Rod, when you've got that saving middle in tight. As the ball goes to the left-hand side of the field, Tiro crosses over that one. She manages to hang on to that one. And Waikato Tainui with a 6-4 lead now. That was a brilliant ball and brilliant finish.
Yeah, Tainui have been patient with it. Maniapoto happy to be passive in this instance.
Just on that sweep, and the quick pass back, the sweep QB. And then that bullet-like pass out to Tiro, she was able to convert as Ngāti Maniapoto again. Here's Huirama, he looks for the quickie on the link, and he'll look to dive in and underneath as well. What is the call here from the ref? She says touch. Jolly made the touch. It was touch and go there for a second though. Now Huirama looks to bounce out on the link. That's a sharp play. They fake the follow, fake the trail line, and then just that sharp right foot gets on the outside of the female link defender. And Maniapoto goes over for another one that is 6-5.
Yep, a play that we come to expect of Huirama. Very good with his feet. He certainly showed that there. And Maniapoto doing the right thing and working the two-girl side.
Yeah, when you come into mixed open, it's a game of mismatches. There's a lot that goes on in terms of trying to work those, and females, they do well to hold their own, as we see another great touch there. Speaking of female link defenders. Now, Tainui looking to set up. They opt for a 3-3 dump. Oliver Samuels looks to throw to the link. Ball was deflected. There was Ezekiel Murray getting in the lane and just getting a finger to that. Ball goes to ground, so Waikato Tainui will get a repeat set of 6 on the line. Roll the ball on the 7. There's Soti working in tandem with Robson. Soti throws out Pani Potts at the link. She steps inside off the right foot. It is a great try there from Potts. Well worked from Tainui. Brilliant piece of attack there, Rod.
an out ball with the girl. You don't usually see it, but she sold it well. And she certainly executed it well. You got to give Tainui kudos.
Yeah, all credit there. They set it up well. They faked the quickie in the middle, threw out Pani Potts in the link, and the footwork to come off the right foot. Brilliant try there from Highland Potts as Maniapoto staring down the barrel of a 2-try deficit. Quickie goes, Maniapoto looking for that follow on the inside, back to Aston Te Whare. Waikato Tainui gets a hand in there, so Maniapoto will get another set on the line.
Yeah, Maniapoto will have to be careful. He's just running the clock down a bit, 5 minutes to go. 2 down.
Dive goes to the outside. Have they got that one? Touch was made. Plenty of chat going on back and forth between Maniapoto, Tainui and the refs.
Yep, early set, good option.
Draws the penalty there, does Jacob Tirangi. They'll come immediately out to the female link defender. Looking to play in short. Offside is the call. Play through is the call. And they managed to cross over down that same channel, Maniapoto. They cross over for their 6th try of the match. Still down by 1. But with just under 5 minutes left, that's an all-important try for them.
Yeah, pretty important here that Maniapoto maintain tempo now. And just keep the pressure on Tainui. Try not to let them get too far away.
Waikato Tainui looking to move down the centre of the field. Moeke throws a short ball. Great covering defence there though from Maniapoto. Had to be made. Painga made that one. But they've still got a couple of touches left in the set. As Jolly. Moeke pops out, says give the ball to me. And they'll look to centre back again. Here comes Jolly just pulling out defenders. Moeke goes on the scoop. Steps to the outside off his right foot. Just needs to link up with another attacker. Pani Potts scores another one. And Moeke, that was just a little bit of individual brilliance coming off the scoop. And Potts did well to lose her mirror.
Yep, man-on situation. Potts is very, very good in those situations, and she's 10 times out of 10 she'll be able to shake her player.
Yeah, what I like there, Rod, is Moeke really took control. He wanted the defender in a certain part of the field, so he called for the ball, and that just shifted the defense ever so slightly. Pulled him across just a little bit and gave him plenty of room to step to his outside.
and run the numbers. And now with an 8-6 lead, there's just under 3 minutes left. Maniapoto, bit of a crooked roll ball. Referee happy to let that play through. Huirama goes off the right foot, and they need that one. This tit-for-tat battle approaching the end of the game. Maniapoto managing to stay in touch with Tainui, and Huirama, he did well to come off the right foot there. This game going right down to the wire. 8-7 is the scoreline. 12.5 minutes gone, as you see on the KBS replay. Huirama gets the quickie, steps off the right foot, draws in the female link defender, and they manage to cross. But more importantly, they probably need a stop here. Oliver Samuels throws the cutout pass, gets a quickie, goes to the short side. Tainui, that is sharp there. That was Tiopira Sotsi that goes over. And probably just a little bit too much attack there for Maniapoto to handle.
Yeah, I see in that sequence there, Maniapoto ran a unders as well, which probably didn't help earlier on. Players just got a little bit out of order. So you see with the under comes the pull profile, and it just exposed that outside there.
Defense seems to just favour Waikato Tainui at the moment. Both teams can definitely attack, as indicated by the 16 tries put on display. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the 2023 Māori Touch New Zealand Nationals. This is an open mix fixture between Waikato Tainui and Maniapoto. With 1 minute left in the game, Te Whare throws the short ball. Painga goes over. They needed that one, Maniapoto. But can they draw level with just under 45 seconds left? They're going to have to move pretty smartly to get back on side and get the ball back. Tainui will be happy to just walk to halfway, holding their 1 try lead. Brilliant ball in 2 hands, just able to hold up defenders. Now Tainui looking to put this game beyond doubt. The long ball goes out to the left-hand side. Defended well there from Maniapoto. Tiro tries to go on the outside of Burrell. As the hooter sounds in the background, Tainui will look to finish with a bit of a flurry. But they'll end the game with a slim 1 try win. That is 9 tries to 8. Waikato Tainui over Maniapoto. What a game there, Rod.
Yeah, good game. But as we would expect, and obviously a lot of these players, they know one another. They know how one another attack and defend. So it is what we were expecting out of that. Certainly a great contest. And unfortunately, Maniapoto wasn't able to come away with the goods there.
They do escape with a 1 try lead. 9-8 was the score. Waikato Tainui over Maniapoto. Our coverage of the 2023 Bunnings Warehouse Māori Touch New Zealand Nationals continues after this. Stay tuned.
Spark and motivate and make the industry shake. You put the balls in the brakes. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the culture, keep the brushes fresh. Flip the cover, work the drummer, passion never rests. Freedom is a teacher under pressure, now we blessed.